So Fake Sagan has embarked on his own personal blackout of YouTube because of the censorship of Ocean Avani's video and his reposting of that video. And the thing is, this just shows how Fake Sagan really thinks. He's concerned about free speech when someone powerful enough to take his free speech does so. But when he has the power to take free speech, he has no problem with it. We're talking about censorship, right? We're not talking about people that might get blocked because they drop docs or make violent threats. We're talking about censorship, which Fake Sagan openly does. If you disagree with him, he'll block you from, his channel, including legitimate criticism. In his own words, that's what he says on his channel. And how is that different? Because you want to act like that's not censorship because YouTube gives you that power. Yeah, that's one of the powers of censorship YouTube has given you, just like it keeps powers of censorship for itself, and you use it. That doesn't mean it's not censorship. That means that you are one of the YouTube censors. And yeah, I can post comments on other people's channels, and you can post your videos on other people's websites as well. It is the same thing. And in fact, YouTube owns this site, in a more legitimate sense than any one of us own our channels, given that YouTube controls our channels and can take it away. So, it's obviously true that that video should not be flagged or taken down, but it's just as obvious that you don't really care about free speech. It's just like all of this stuff, You don't care about individuality in general. You want to be able to be an individual yourself, but you don't really care about other people's individuality. And it's the same thing with free speech and every other thing that you seem to pretend to support. And now you're going to wait 6 months for those, for the flagging on your account or whatever it is, the strikes against your account to be lifted. And yet, when are you going to lift any of the censorship that you've done? Never. You're one of these arrogant assholes that thinks it's lifelong. It's a lifelong thing. Yeah, so just shut the fuck up. I mean, you're a hypocrite. When you want to believe in free speech for real, then I'll give a damn about your little squabble with somebody that's trying to shutter your speech a little bit. I don't see how YouTube can't use the same arguments you've used for your censorship policies in order to censor you. In fact, they're much less of a censor than you are.